I'ma be happy, I'ma be good. You better believe it, I'ma be happy, I'ma be good. Get that understood, I'ma be happy.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm sorry if the lighting in this video is bad, but it is almost 12 o'clock at night and I wanted to film this video while the kids were sleeping. If you can't tell by the title of this video is going to be how I homeschool my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old. They both used to go to daycare before COVID-19, but lately they have been staying at home. They will be going back in August, but I still will use this stuff after daycare, after school, and on the weekends. So the first thing that I'm going to show y'all is some of the things that I got from Amazon. So I picked up these bears, and the bears can help them to recognize colors, and it can also help them to learn how to count. So we would definitely be utilizing these. This is another new item that I picked up, and it is just the lowercase ABCs. And then the last recent item that I've brought from Amazon is this 3-hole punch their papers and put it in their binder. So this is the binder that Makai has. I got this binder from the Dollar Tree. And so this is what I use to store his homework for the week. So this is his first worksheet, and it is just saying that he can write his name. On one week we focus on if he could write his name by himself, and he can. His name is Makai. And then we focus on the letter A for the week. And at the bottom he just had it to dot the A's, find the A's and dot it. And on this part he was coloring the items that started with the letter A, and then he wrote the letter A right here. And he pretty much did the same thing with this worksheet. And on the last worksheet we focused on the number 1. And so throughout his binder we have different letters that he can focus on. Like this one is F and G and so forth. And I also have little cutting activities because this is something that we really need to work on. He is not the best at cutting in a straight line. So we have been working on that so that he can be ready for pre-K. So in his binder he has 3 pencils. They're already sharpened. He has this bingo marker so that he can dot the letters when he finds it. And he also has some crayons in it. And these scissors belong in there so that he can just have this attached to his binder, and he can work on his binder wherever we are, so he doesn't have to wait until he gets home to do his homework for the week. Alright, so the next couple of items are new that we have not used yet. I got them from Michael's. So we have these little puzzles. This one is learning how to spell. It has a picture of the item and then the letters at the bottom, so he can correlate the word with the picture and the spelling. And then I also picked him up this counting puzzle. He'll be able to count the items and then match the correct number. So he would be using this, and his little brother will also be able to use it, but it's more so for my 4-year-old, these puzzles, because my 2-year-old would just throw them on the floor. And then the last puzzle that I picked him up is the ABCs, and it's pretty much the same thing, just matching the correct letter with the picture that it goes with. So the next couple of items are new as well, and I got them from the Dollar Tree. I got a couple of more pencil cases. He already has 1 pencil case, and that stores his crayons. So I picked up another one to store markers, and another one to store his pencils, and his pencils and his colored pencils. The next item that I picked up are these little paint holders. so I can store paint whenever we're doing an arts and crafts that includes paint. And I picked up 2 packs of these little chunky paint brushes. It'll be perfect for their little small hands. So we will be using those soon. So I also got him some of the little chunky first pencils. These are from the Dollar Tree as well, and he also has some that are from Walmart that are the name brand. I haven't really seen a big difference in them. They pretty much work the same. So, and these were only $1, so you can't beat that. I showed you guys the worksheets that he does in his binder. So I brought him these bingo markers so that he can do his assignments, and I just got blue, green, and orange, and the one that is in his binder is red, and it was from Dollar Tree as well. The next thing that I picked up from Dollar Tree are these kids tweezers. This would be great for them to work on their fine motor skills, so they can pick up something and put it in another place. And it's also good for when we do our sensory bins, so they can find the things in the bin, and again, it works with their fine motor skills, and it also works with them with them doing whatever activity we're doing. Sometimes we put the ABCs and we hide it in Jello, and so they can use these to get the ABCs out of the Jello, so they're using their little muscles to get the letters. So the next thing that I picked up from Dollar Tree are these little dry erase boards. I figured that we could put the little ABCs on it, and we could learn how to do sight words, or we can learn how to trace our letters and things like that. And I feel like it would be very useful to have these little dry erase boards. To go with the dry erase boards, I picked up these little markers from Dollar Tree, and they already had the eraser on the back. And then the final item that I picked up from Dollar Tree are these little kid scissors. He already has one that is in his binder, but I wanted him to have one to just have at home. So these will be the ones that he has at home, and Malik can be able to use these as well. Alright, so the next couple of items are things that we already had at home. Flashcards. We have so many different kinds of flashcards. So we have the animals, and this is pretty much how the cards look. We have Spanish. At their daycare, they have a Spanish teacher who comes in to teach them Spanish. So I figured we could work on this at home as well. That is how it looks. We have colors and shapes. We have first words. This is pretty much for my 2-year-old to introduce him to new words. This is also for my 4-year-old so that he can learn like the sight words that are on the back of the pictures. We have alphabet flashcards, some more alphabet flashcards, and then some sight words. We have been working on learning sight words. If you have any suggestions on how to teach sight words, please let me know, because we're struggling with the sight words. So this next item I picked up from Walmart is like a little rainbow. It helps my 2-year-old to learn his colors, and it also helps him with his fine motor skills to put the rainbow together. And then this item came from Amazon. It is the little alphabet popsicles. So pretty much what they do is they find the uppercase letter and the lowercase letter, and they just put it together like this. And it has 2 letters on each side. To go along with the lowercase letters, we have these uppercase letters. This is how they pretty much look. We go over each letter, and we'll say, for instance, A for apple, apple, and then we'll put it on the refrigerator, and we'll go so on. H for hat, hat. So they can learn how to do their phonics and letter recognition at the same time. Alright, so I picked them up some more paintbrushes from Walmart a couple of weeks ago when I went. We haven't really done paint recently, so we haven't used those yet. For Walmart, I also got these little craft sticks. This is good for learning as well. I can paint it and we can do color recognition. I can write a letter on it and we can do letter recognition. It's so many things that you can do with craft sticks, so I would definitely be using these. So this is like our arts and crafts bin. So we just have paint, every color paint that you could think of, and Play-Doh. So that is pretty much how this bin looks. So then we also have workbooks. We have the pen control. We use this one pretty much when my 4-year-old was trying to learn how to trace. So this was great. Like before he learned how to trace the alphabets, he had to learn how to trace a line first. So it just has like little lines where you can learn how to control the pen, and like each page they make it a little bit more challenging for them, like these little loops. So that's this book, and he actually has 2 of those because I used to keep one for at home and one for my mom's house, but somehow they both got here. He also has an ABC one, but I'm not sure where it's at the moment. It's probably at my mom's house. Then we also have the first words workbook. In the beginning, it's showing them how to write their letters, and they can just trace over it, uppercase and lowercase. And then it moves on to the sight words, and it has the picture, and then they can learn how to write the letters to go along with the pictures. So then we also have this little pre-K book. Like I told y'all, we're getting ready for him to go to pre-K, and I want to make sure he's prepared. So we got this from Walmart, and it was $12. We also have this workbook. This one was from Amazon. I think it was like $5.99. So we go through this workbook as well. And this little pad came from Staples. As you can see, he has been working on it, and it just has the ABCs where he can write them out himself. And it also has like things that start with A on the side. And then we have just like some regular construction paper, and we have plenty of coloring books, but I didn't feel like bringing them all out, but this is one of the coloring books they have, and it just has like little dinosaurs. Okay, so the next thing that we use in our sensory bins, and it's just like little animals. This one is a zebra. I'm not sure if it's focusing good. So I just put them in like some maybe whipped cream or something, and they have to find the animal and tell me what the animal is. So it comes with different little animals, and I also have like dinosaurs in here. And we have plenty of crayons. My little 2-year-old uses the little jumbo crayons, and my 4-year-old mostly uses the little crayons. We also have these little felt learning items. This set is fruit and vegetables. This is more so for my 2-year-old. So that's that set. And then we have a set with the animals: pig, horse, sheep, and then the chicken. And so we'll go over what animal it is and what sound the animal makes. And then we have the shapes, and it just says the shape in English and Spanish. And like I said, their daycare teaches them Spanish, so I try to incorporate that at home as well. And then the last one that we have is the numbers. So it does come with string that they can like lace around the sides, but I threw the string in the trash for most of them because I really just brought it for them to like have like recognition of the numbers and stuff. So the last item that we have came from Walmart, and it's just this little shape sorter. My 2-year-old loves this, and I'm pretty sure y'all know how a shape sorter works. You just put a little thing in the hole, and you can go over what shape is what, and it also helps them with their fine motor skills. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope it gave you guys some ideas of what you can use with your kids. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. So, I knew I was going to forget to show you guys something, but they have these little posters. This one is Makai's, so they can learn how to spell their name. Well, Makai knows how to spell his name, but in the beginning he didn't know how to spell his name. So they have these posters. This little number poster only goes up to 10, but we just got a new one that goes to 100. And the last poster that we have right here is our shapes. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.